Hi everyone, welcome to your next 3 months. Okay, for all signs. This is like a quick outlook, all right? So we'll be starting off with Aries at 0014. All right, Aries. Your next 3 months, you need to find where your real calling is. You're gonna start feeling a little bit aloof, sad, lonely. Um, you also feel like wherever you are right now, you feel like you don't really belong there, and that there is something or somewhere that you truly belong to, but you're still looking for the direction, like where? Where am I going to go? Where is my real calling? So you're going to start feeling so alone, or you're going to start spending a lot of time alone. Some of you, you've been like hanging around with your friends, family. More likely that you will be spending a lot of time researching for places that you don't even know why you're researching for that. So let's see. Picking up like a place in Brazil. Okay, some of you are being called out to um what do you call that? Like the Brazilian martial arts, the one that that looks like you're dancing or something like that, but it's more of a martial arts. All right. Okay. Right now, okay. Right now, what do you call this? Your work seems to be like stable and good and great. Finances for the past few months or years have been like up and down, but now you can feel that things are going to start being much more stable. Of course, the economy right now, with everything that's been ongoing, is quite inconsistent and unstable. But your job, you can expect that for the next 8 months at least. Even though that this forecast is only for the next 3 months, will remain stable. But the problem here is there is something, let's say, for example, that you're working for the medical industry. You're starting to feel like, no, I know that there is something else that I wanted to do. There's something else that I needed to do, but where and what, in which field or industry? So I feel like you've been cutting off other people as well, responsibilities that you're not supposed to be taking. You're cutting off, other friends and people and colleagues and, other connections because you're going through an awakening. You're going through other spiritual growth that requires for you to be alone for a little while. All right, because you're trying to listen to the messages, or it could be that your spirit guides are trying to isolate you for now so that you can hear the messages and you can really concentrate on seeing the messages that they are trying to show you, convey to you, even if it's in your dreams or illusions or some other ways. Okay. And it seems like there is a place where you've always wanted to go and visit to, or you wanted to go back, or you want to maybe retire there. And now there's the time that you will start thinking like, huh, I remember that place. Yeah, maybe why don't I check out the properties there, and why don't I just check out whatever that is, I mean, possible for me to afford there right now. Okay. So you're going to be working hard on achieving your dreams and goals, and establishing your finances. But it seems like you will be very focused on achieving something, and that is to know where is your real destiny, where is your real calling. If you're there's like a major reshuffling or revamping. Whatever your current career right now, that's not the right one. That's not the one that you're going to be settling in. Okay. Some of you, there is also a contract or legal situation that you're going to be winning. It will be in your favor. Some of you, there is also like a bidding project or like a business offer acquisition. Okay. Or you're going to be joining a firm or someone that will be starting up their own, I don't know, agency or company, and they want you to join in. All right. They want you to be a part of that. I mean, financially, I don't see any problem. Look at this, the Nine of Cups and the Six of Rods. Okay. This is definitely, something that you're going to be getting more of, something that you're like really meant to have. All right. Look at this, Nine of Cups and the Six of Rods. And I feel like that you're going to be very happy because it has been a major struggle for you for the past few weeks and past few months and years. And now, this is the time that you feel like, oh my God, finally that I am able to pay on my rent on time, pay on my bills on time. I don't have to max out my credit cards. I can pay for my children's tuition fees, whatever it is. I can pay for this, I can pay for that. I mean, and I know that some of you have, like been out of job and been out of employment for quite some time, and now you can be rest assured that money will be much bigger and much more stable. Okay, so you just need to be a little bit more careful. Okay, in traveling, chances of um accidents, all right, especially if you will be traveling on a freeway or you're going to be going outside the city, and it seems like there is a warning for you not to stop with strangers. There are some people that might like try to hitchhike and try to like ask for a favor. Right now it's much better for you to pass on that. Okay, do not let anyone into your car. Do not let anyone into your vehicle. It is not safe for you to for you to help out other people or for you to let anyone into your car, especially if it's like you're outside the city or it's like really dark or you're on a highway or something like that. Okay, and if you're working as a cab driver or like a Uber or something like that, do not go outside the city when it's really late at night. Like let's say for example 12 midnight to 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. And of course that there are some times that, when you're being called out or when you're being booked by a client, you cannot really help that. But like as much as possible, and know that money will be good during at that time, but it's not really advisable for you to go outside or work later than that. It's not good. It's not going to be safe for you. All right. So, health wise, asthma attacks and skin allergies, also bone nerves and um, having cramps, especially for men, especially for male, carpal tunnel and arthritis. Okay, these are the things that I feel like you will have like a lot of problems because of the pain that you will be enduring. I mean, knee problems, I don't really see that. It's more of the fingers and your hands, your entire arms. Okay, it's really going to be very painful for you. And not to mention that there will also be some issues with with your nerves. Okay, take B complex. It's better. Also, Do not take any red meat. All right, don't take any red meat for now, at least for the next 3 months. March will be a big month for you, but for so this is for Feb, March, April, by the way. Okay, not for Jan, Feb, and March. This is for Feb, March, and April. So the start of your growth or the start of your awakening will be around March. So financially, you're going to be doing well. The month of February will be more of a um, preparatory, what do you call this? Like a month for you. March will be a bigger month for you in April, which is, especially if you're like an April Aries. All right. So Taurus 1055, change in the wind, poised to be fair, here and now. Some of you, you're going to be going through a divorce, or you're already thinking of going for a divorce, or you will be going through some legal situation that I feel like it's going to be in your favor. All right. There is also a very crucial decision that you have to make or that you have to go through. Just make sure that you'll be acting on time and did not procrastinate. All right. This is for Feb, March, and April. All right. I'm not going to be going through like one by one on each month. This is like a collective for the next 3 months. You need to walk away from something that is no longer working for you. Do not stay out of sentimentality or out of, I don't know, just for the sake of, could be you're holding on to your foundation because you've been staying there for quite some time, even though that it's been hindering your growth. It's time for you to get out of your old ways. Okay. What do you call that? Like, out with the old, in with the new. So you will also be moving. Okay. Either you're going to be traveling to move or moving to travel. So either way. And some of you will also be either selling your house or buying a new house. News about your family. Some of you needs to learn how to forgive. Your family or your kids will also be assisting you if you already have kids. All right. If some of you, your children have been like going through a very tough time, especially if you're a mom, you might have to transfer your job just to be closer to them or just to be near them and like just to assist them, but right after, within the next 6 months to 1 year, you might just regret moving closer to them because right after them needing you, they might just discard you. And I know it's been like really awful. Okay. But I mean, people change, and the stress that they're going to be going through is quite understandable. So like emotions will be up and down. But for the next 3 months, your finances will be doing great. Some of you are waiting for a job offer, a call from an employer, contract to sign. You've been like feeling a little bit hopeless and feeling a little bit daunted. All right. But don't lose hope because you will be receiving an unexpected message, and this will be changing your current situation right now. March and April will be marking a big change and a big upgrade or upliftment. Okay. Or you will soon realize that the reason why you've been missing out, some good opportunities that you thought are actually good, is because you have to wait for a much bigger and better, like this is way better, okay, than those that you've been like waiting and aspiring that that is what you really need. In terms of your health, back pain, nerve issues, lower back, lumbar, okay, or your lower back pain, pelvic area, Some of you, the reason why you've been having a hard time breathing is because of the bad posture. Okay, there's something that's been clogging. It has nothing to do with a heart attack or heart issues or cardiac thing. It's because of a bad posture. If you would just try to work on your, you know, there's a tutorial in YouTube about the right posture and then do some breathing exercise. I'm telling you, it will just go away. And when you sleep, or at least when you take a nap, put some heat pad, okay, on your back, at least for 30 minutes or so, so that your nerves that are starting to get stiff will get relieved. Um, you might also have some sleepless nights, all right? The month of March will be a month of all communications and good news, surprises, unexpected opportunities. But the month of April for you, there are some things that you really need to like work on making faster decisions. Okay, either you need to move from here to another place, or you need to move um to a different department. There's like a choice that you have to make, and do not procrastinate. Okay, because most of the earth signs are king and queen of procrastinators. When you're being prompted to make a decision, do it right away. Do not wait for whatever time, whatever moon cycles or signs or something like that. Okay, you need to make a decision, because whatever choice that you're going to be making, you will be guided accordingly. So just have some faith, and eventually you're going to be taken to the right part or to the right side of it. Also, if there is a gold that you will be, let's say for example, somebody's going to be dropping a gold bracelet or gold necklace, gold ring, do not pick it up. I know it's very tempting and it's very stupid thing to, not to do, but you will be losing more. Just let it be. Okay, when you see I don't know, maybe go to the lost and found thing. Okay, make an announcement that somebody lost their ring or somebody lost a bracelet or necklace. Give it back to the owner or just put it in lost and found, and you will be rewarded. And there is something bigger that's going to be coming your way unexpectedly. But if you will be like taking that gold and keeping it with you, you're going to be losing one important thing, or you're also going to be losing money. So don't risk it. And I know that some of you will be saying like, "Oh, like it's already gold. Why would I not pick it up?" But like if you don't want to listen, it's up to you. Okay, you have to be careful in doing something, because there it's like the karma will be bouncing back at you like real fast. All right. Um, Success is also coming your way if there is something that you've been like trying to acquire, put up, or to establish. You're gonna be happy. See, you're gonna be getting what you want. You're gonna be happy, but at the same time, you also need to be a little bit more careful in being overly confident, overindulgence, or overspending. If there is something that is already ongoing and happening and working out for you, be thankful. All right, but you have to apply a certain discipline. When something is already working out for you, just let it flow for now. Do not keep on, like spending and spending and spending. Save up your money as much as you can. I'm not saying that you're going to be struggling, but you have to like what do you call this? Like you have to prepare for the rainy days. All right. Big news about job is going to become your way. Promotion or a new job opportunity come your way. All right. All right. Moving on to Gemini. There will be a change in the wind. Okay. Gemini, 1957. Gemini, you need to go and check out with your gynecologist about your ovary or about the pain that you've been feeling on the right side of your lower abdomen before it gets too late or before it gets worse. Now, especially if you have Taurus in your chart, okay? When it comes to your job or when it comes to your work, you only stick around to whatever that is academically um applicable to you, meaning that whatever you have studied or whatever you have trained for or something like that, that's the only thing that you do. You need to think outside the box and you need to maybe not follow the rules too much. You need to learn how to explore and you need to learn how to, do the things that you feel like you're capable of doing or that you are also inclined to do. Okay. Instead of sticking around to something that is more of a stereotypical for you or traditional and missing out a lot of opportunities because of your fear. You also need to catch up some more sleep. You need to protect yourself from people who will be taking advantage of you. The month of, especially the month of April, okay? Um, there will be some people that will be asking you for help, but at this point, as much as you love your relatives, siblings, or friends or family, you need to draw the line. You need to protect your sacred space because there are some people that will be coming into your home or domestic environment, a domestic place, that will be acting a little bit odd. Okay, you feel like, I know you since we were younger or since we were young, and you're, like I really find you so weird. So be careful of helping out other people because your house might be invaded by someone who's actually possessed. Okay. Now, in terms of love life for singles, it seems like you are going to have a little bit of something with your boss or with a superior. Now, if you're careful, if this is someone who's already married, this might actually tarnish or affect your reputation. If this person is, well, either one of you is a, if you're actually married, just be careful because it might affect your reputation, both of you. And if you're actually single, be careful of getting entangled with somebody who's already married and being used at the end. Okay. Um, you also need to protect your finances or anything that you have, whether it's a big or small. If you're working for the government, be careful of someone who will try to get close to you just to spy on you or get an information that they wanted from you. So be careful of fake friends or fake options, okay, if you're single, or be careful of falling in love with an enemy. I don't know why I'm picking up that April would be a bigger month for you. All right. Some of you also needs to either go back or participate in sports. Some of you also needs to be careful in going outside too late at night, whether it be for jogging, going out with your friends. I don't feel like you're going to be spending a lot of time with your friends for the next 3 months because you're very concerned about your finances and your security. And not to mention that you are going to start feeling like you need to conserve your finances and your energy. Okay. Yeah, you're going to be working on your goals. Some of you, you're starting to get bored with whatever it is that you do for a living and that you are looking for something different. Some of you are also looking into going back to school and studying something that you want to pursue. But the question here is it really the right time or should you set it aside for now? Which is, I feel like you should really set it aside for now. It's not yet the right time. Okay. You will be making money with whatever it is that you do for a living. Keep on saving. You also need to pay up for your credit cards and try to minimize your debts. And I feel like for the next few months, you don't really have to use your credit card and live within your means. Okay. Also, be careful of online banking. You you have a trusted friend probably, or there you have a, I don't know, there is somebody around you that you thought that you can trust, but unfortunately, this person is only fishing for, I don't know, maybe your passwords or account, or trying to know your financial details. Could be you're dealing with a Cancer, Leo, Sagittarius. Be very careful, okay? Also, be careful of going near the water or taking a holiday, taking a trip. Could be going to the ocean, okay? Just be careful. This is not yet the right time. An accident might actually happen around the month of April or March, end of March or end of April. Especially if you also have kids. Let's say, for example, that you're near the ocean or beach. Do not go to the water, any water, river, lake, beach, ocean, whatever, for the next 3 months. All right, just be careful. Also, you might want to light up a candle for a loved one that recently passed away. They've been trying to get your attention. All right, Cancer 2702. To be fair, poised, exchanging gifts, no place like home. All right, some of you needs to either take care of your home, fix your security. Okay, security cam, security. All right. Um, some of you, you're also going to be moving or buying a new home or new house, especially if you just recently got divorced, or if you're already thinking of divorcing your spouse right now. Okay. Some of you, you don't really understand why your partner is doing the things that they are doing right now, but you're going to soon find yourself in their shoes or in their position. And that's the only time that you'd understand how it is to be in their place and how you've made them feel. If you're dealing with a Virgo, this person will be driving you crazy and will also give you a lot of mixed or misleading signals. This is going to be a very confusing 3 months for you, or a confusing period. All right. It's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. There are too many, in one table or in one, I don't know, in one situation, there are too many people that will be playing like a boss, even though that you are the one who should be making a decision only. Other people will try to take over your responsibility or will act like you. So you need to put your foot down, act a little bit tough, or act really tough for you to put where they should be standing. All right. Do not let other people step on you. And in the month of March, it seems like there is something that you're going to be voicing out, expressing, or speaking your mind to. Month of April, you will also be invited to a symposium, training, conference, or seminar, or you might be a public speaker to an event. Your career will actually start doing great. People will also be looking up to you, but you cannot avoid that there will be some people that will try to bring you down, or will try to bring out the worst in you. Okay. Some of you, if you're also going through some legal situation with a former spouse, or your former person, especially if this has something to do with a child, you're the one who's going to be winning. But expect that your person will be reappealing. All right. Some of you are also going to be moving to a new place or a new house, or you are going to. This is not yet the right period, okay, to go for a house renovation. You're just going to get stuck with the construction. Some of you might also hire a contractor and they're going to be overpricing, or they're going to be high up the price too much, even though that is not the actual price. So be careful, all right? You probably, get some more options. If you're not really comfortable working with the people that will be presenting you their portfolio or their pricing, then keep on getting more, okay, until you're already satisfied. The perfect time for you to go for renovation will be starting the month of July. As far as this period, Feb, March, and April, no, conserve your finances and conserve your money. All right. Some of you will also be preparing for a travel for leisure, or you're going to be taking a break for a little while. Either it's domestic or international travel, which is good for you. And I feel like you truly deserve it. Be careful of entrusting anything with a fire sign. Someone is betraying you around your workplace. All right. If you're also looking for a new job, let's say, for example, that you're talking or dealing with a recruiter, try to look into going direct instead of going through them. Because there is someone or like an agency that will try to outsmart you or will try to take advantage of you. All right. Be careful. Also, you need to change your passwords. You need to start changing your passwords. There is someone who's been like either watching you or waiting for you to be a little bit more vulnerable or less guarded, and they are planning to invade your privacy. There are some friends of yours that you might also turn your back into. All right, that is going to be around the month of March. Ulcer and any stomach related problems and diseases, plus bloatedness, amoeba, okay, amoebiasis, and food poisoning. So be careful with that. All right, moving on to Leo. Time to go. Regeneration, yin, and milk and honey. Leo, if you're no longer happy with your job or with whatever it is that you do, and you feel like that is no longer what serves you or what makes you tick, or if, you cannot really find any more growth in there, then I feel like it's time for you to make a decision and time to go. You have to reinvent yourself and do something that you truly love. Let go of something that's been holding you back and that's not really giving you any growth. Something that's been clipping your wings as well. You also need to renew your faith. All right. So let's see, Feb, March, and April. Hmm. Wow. Looks like your finances will be good actually until the month of October, even though that this reading is only for the month of April. Singles, be careful of dating or dealing with anyone that is younger than you, especially if they're not really that financially established or that they just seem to be very ambitious. Be careful. Someone will be taking advantage of you, whether you're a man or a woman, and then you're just going to find yourself despising love or being bitter again. It's not really advisable for you to go for anyone that is younger than you. All right. And for those of you who's loosely connected, this is not also the right time to get engaged. Someone will be offering you an engagement or to ask you to get married. And then later on, they're just going to back off and realize that I am not yet ready for this. It's crazy. But, you know, that person will suddenly be changing their energy and their mind to just be more observant, like how they're going to be and how they're going to be moving around you towards you. Because this person, once they already got what they want from you, they're going to start changing as a form of manipulation. Now, finances, I don't see any problem except that you need to take care and protect your money in the bank. Well, there will be more cyber attacks that I'm seeing here. Okay, when it comes to banking institution or banking industry, and people are just going to suddenly realize either you have a lot of money in your bank or you don't have any more money in the bank. Okay, this already happened a few years back. I think 2 years ago, and now they're gonna be doing it again. You know what happened a few years back? That's only like a test, and now they're more well prepared and more well versed about what to do right now. Okay, they're not gonna be stealing the money, but they're just gonna be shuffling the figures and numbers until all the banks in a country, city, or in the world will be like in full chaos and full confusion, and everyone's going to be in each other's necks. Okay, it's more of a like a war that they're going to be starting. All right. Anyway, you might also find yourself being alone and feeling melancholic and depressed. Okay, especially for singles. Now, for those of you who's already married or you've been having some issues and having some rough patches in your love life, especially if you're dealing with an Aquarius, Virgo, Libra, Capricorn, Pisces, things will just get even more strange. Or there will be like a lot more space between the two of you, and you don't even know like how to communicate with your partner because the two of you are not even communicating and talking, not really addressing the elephant in the room, even though that this person is, this is the only one that you want to spend the rest of your life with, but you don't even know if your person feels the same way towards you. So, some of you, you have a hunch that your person is having another person or that there is a third party, which is I don't really feel like it, especially if you're dealing with a Pisces. But this person is getting so sick and tired of something that's been happening in a pattern or looping in a pattern. Okay, it's like could be it's an attitude, a behavior, how you, it could be a treatment or something like that. It could be a practice, could be an attitude or something like that, and maybe that they've already reminded you that no, please don't do that, please don't say that, please stop acting like this, please, maybe they've already mentioned this to you in the past but you've ignored them, and now they feel like holding back their silence or holding back their words about an ongoing issue is what might also get your attention and probably change the things that they're asking you to change. But you are going to be stubborn because you feel like, okay, instead of being silent, why did you just talk to me and say something about it? Okay, but the thing here is the person that you're dealing with right now is not really expressive. It's not that they don't want to express whatever is on their mind, but they feel like talking and arguing is a big waste of energy. All right. Anyway, some of you, you're going to be dealing with a very egocentric coworker or could be a boss. Around your workplace, I don't see any problem except that there will be a lot of overtimes. Finances will be good, except that you might be taking over or handling too many responsibilities, and you're gonna have a like an argument with your boss or with the HR about getting paid extra. All right. check out the laundry. There is an important paper that you might see or will be leading you to a clue as to why. Okay, there is something that you're going to find in the pocket of your person. Yeah. Some of you, especially if you're single and you're kind of thinking, if there is another place or if there is another opportunity for me to find, or if you will have a much bigger and better break in a different place, yes. But that will be either 30 miles, 3 hours, or something probably 3 kilometers, okay, away from you. That is the place. Southwest or west of you. All right. You might also want to check out your eyesight or take some more supplements for your eyes. You know, some of you, if you've been having some issues with your vision, with your blurry vision, it's because of your high sugar level. Okay. All right. Moving on to Virgo, 4141. Loyal heart, chop wood, all that glitters, and finish a symphony. You see, some of you, okay, could be some of you fell in love or still dealing with somebody outside of your relationship and you thought that grass would be greener on that person's side, but unfortunately you're only being blinded. It's only an illusion. So if there is something that you feel like probably that you're, be inclined to finish off whatever that is needed to be finished off, you need to make a decision. Okay. Either you cut it off entirely or you make a decision of, like choosing a side. You cannot have the best of both worlds. That's why, the loyal heart came out here. You are being called out to be honest and to confront. Okay. Choose. Don't be selfish. All right. If you feel like you still have an unfinished business with your ex, and while you're already married or already living with someone, could be this is also your partner, then, not everybody from the past or not everyone from the past that comes back into your life means that the two of you are really meant to be together. Sometimes it is only for closure so that you can move on. All right. You will be signing a contract or partnership or endorsement. I feel like some of you will be endorsing something. All right, especially if you're more of a public person, if you work for the media, all right. Be very careful that this might create a conflict to your principles or to your belief, even though that the pay is really high. I mean, not unless that you're willing to sacrifice your pride and your principles, it's okay. But money wise, I feel like this will be helping you out a lot, but this will be, there's like something that will be conflicting. Could be it's also religion. Um, some of you are already thinking of ending up a marriage or ending up a relationship because you feel like nothing is happening. Your person is not really taking care of whatever that is needed to be taken care of. Some of you found someone during the middle of your crisis, or could be this is your person. And some of you, you're being dismissive, or your person is being dismissive, and some of you have already left your home. or there will be some changes in your home environment that somebody's going to be leaving, packing their things and leaving. All right, finances, I don't see any problem, especially during the time of April, May, even though that this forecast is only for Feb, March, and April. The month of March for you will be more of a preparatory. The month of February for you, you need to be cautious with your spending, and you need to be cautious in being overly generous with people that are only taking advantage of you. Family healing is also here. If you are single, you might also pull away from other people because you're going to get tired of them asking, when are you going to be getting married? Okay, some of you, you've been like hearing this a lot and you're getting so sick and tired of it. Some of you will also be looking for where you truly belong. What are you really meant to be doing? This is also not the right time for you to go back to school. All right. Some of you, if you're also working for the medical industry, you're going to get tired, and some of you will be changing your career from medical industry to being a professor or a teacher or working for the insurance company that is still related to medical. Some of you, even though that you're being successful, you find it hard to feel contented and to feel good and great or well accomplished. You're still looking for something else. Singles, you will be dating three or one for each month, okay? One for each month. But none of the options that you're going to be opening up yourself to is actually the right one for you. There is somebody from the past that will be coming back, and even though that you've already discarded the idea that this person is not really meant for you to be, you are going to be getting back together because you still have a lot of love. But be careful of being victimized or be careful of being taken advantage of. Health wise, pregnancy, number one, or miscarriage for those of you who's already married. And some of you might also be like you need to go and check out your blood count or your uh, something about your blood. Either you're too low blood or you're high blood or something like that. And sugar level as well. Okay. Some of you will also start feeling so lethargic, like, life has been draining you, or you always feel so drained, especially for a woman who's been like having like a very heavy period. It's much better for you to go and check out with a gynecologist. Why is that? Okay. You might also find your health very complicated because you thought it's only like, let's say, for example, uterus or cervix issues, but actually it's not. There's still something that is being hidden, or the doctor did not really notice something about your colon and uh, bowel. Okay. You might also want to for some cleansing. Some of you might also find yourself having a gout or suffering from gout. Okay. So don't worry about your finances. You don't, like you're not going to be running out of it. All right. Libra 4920. You can find yourself in the place or in the position of the person that's right in front of you. All right. Something that you need to release, something that you need to give up, or something that you, especially if you're dealing with a fire sign, something that you need to realize. All right. That It's not for you. There's something that you need to let go of. Okay. And there is also something that you're also fated to. Could be that you're dealing with two people both at the same time. Okay, so be careful. Don't procrastinate and do not prolong it. All right. You're waiting for a brand new offer, job promotion, or it could be an opening of a position from your company internally. But this will be around the month of June, not anytime soon. Keep on training and keep on honing your knowledge. Some of you need to upgrade your knowledge when it comes to a particular software or course or area of expertise. And you will find this very, very useful around the time of Cancer. Okay. If you're also planning to go back to school or attend a short course, do so. All right. This is the perfect time for that because the thing that you're waiting for right now is not yet going to come, but you have to be a little bit more patient. The time of Taurus will also play a significant role for you, and also the time of Aries. But you need to be a little bit more secretive or keep those good news just within you. You're waiting to have a brand new beginning with somebody. But the thing here is, this person is either their hands are tied or your hands are tied. Okay? Just take it however it resonates. Could be you're the one who's still married, or they're the one who's married, or probably both of you are. And yeah, someone is married here. Okay? And it seems like you're wishing to be reunited with this person. Now, some of you, for singles, you're wishing to be reunited either with the father or mother of your child. But there will be another person that will be coming back into your life, which is also from the past. More likely an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. Um, with Pisces or Scorpio, there's still a possibility, but with the Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, especially with the Aquarius, you will just find that it's still the same old thing. So as much as you still wanted to be with this person won't be changing for anyone, even for themselves. Okay, if you're going through a legal situation, it will be in your favor. It might take some time, okay, but it will be in your favor. Okay. Some of you are wishing to be reconnected with your siblings or family, or you might need to reconnect with your family because it's been a while. Um, I feel like you might want to either visit home or go back home. All right. There's also an older female family member or relative that you're gonna hear either that that they've already passed away, or that they're about to pass away, or that their health is not really that good. Probably like a grandmother, grandfather thing. All right. Some of you are going to be ending up with a Pisces, or especially for singles, you're going to end up with a Pisces or a Scorpio or any other water sign because you have a past life connection with this one. But the problem here is right now, things are still complicated. When it comes to your health, be very careful of gout, colon, prostate for men, and migraine. Some of you might also start losing hair, or you might also have some issues with your hair or scalp. And some of you might actually slow down from, I don't know, maybe changing your shampoo or using some sort of chemicals in your hair and in your scalp. This is what's been affecting you. Mm. Also, be careful of bug infestations in your house, especially in your bedroom. And if you're single, do not take home or do not take anyone inside your place, especially if they're not clean. You might find your bed or your room infested with a lot of bugs. Okay. So be careful. All right, moving on to Scorpio. 5616. Scorpio, I know that you're very sensitive about this, but be careful that let's say for example that you're going to be buying a new pair of shoes, and it's not really compatible in your feet. You might find your feet like smelling so bad. It's not in your feet. It's the shoes that you're going to be buying. Okay, so be careful. I don't know. Maybe it's how it's made. People actually fit the shoes in the mall. Every now and then, but you might just find yourself buying a pair of shoes that's like infested with the um what do you call that, like athlete's foot. Okay, so just be careful, especially if you're a guy. Okay. All right, loyal heart thinker, never ending story into the sea. Some of you needs to make a decision or choice. Some of you, you've been thinking. You want to be practical, you want to be logical. Could be that the other person that you're with right now is the most ideal choice to be with, but your heart did not really belong to that person. So your loyalty is being called out here, or you are being called out, for you to be loyal. You don't quite know what to do. You don't know what you want. And it seems like there is something that just keeps on rolling over and over and over again. So you want to think long and hard. What is it that you really want? And where do you really want to go from here? You don't have to worry about your finances because it's gonna start picking up. But some of you might need to change your job, your position, or you might want to change your profession altogether. There's a career change that you're being called out to as well. Some of you, if you're also buying a new house, selling your place, moving to a new place, you're going to get approved, you're going to be getting it, or it's going to sell from the price that you really wanted. All right. And it seems like when it comes to your job, the month of March plays a significant role for you. There will be a big offer. Could be that you're also going to be landing better um, in a better role, better position, better offer as well. Okay. Some of you might also be, sorry, some of you might also be getting a brand new offer in a different company, or could be in a little bit of a distant place outside from wherever you live right now. That's why there is a need of moving. You might also want to walk away from a temptation or from something that will also be ruining and tarnishing your reputation. If you're having an affair with a coworker, be very careful that things might get revealed, or somebody who doesn't really like you might spread out some gossips about you like a wildfire. Right before you know it, it's already ruining and hurting your reputation. For singles, you will have a choice. I'm picking up someone who's a Latino, but for singles, you will have a choice to choose between somebody from the past that either you were formerly married to, domesticated, or you're formerly engaged to, versus someone who's, I don't know, maybe you find it really happy before, but then things are kind of dwindling right now. You're kind of starting to see this person's real color, and now you feel like, okay, what am I gonna do? Some of you will find out that you're still in love with the person from the past, but at the same time, the other person is still holding on to you. Okay, you don't want to hurt the other person, but the other person is also hurting you. So just try to choose wisely which one will be working out for you. Do not trust uh, a fire sign's judgment about your situation. This person might also be a little bit jealous of your life and whatever you have. Okay. So you might get misled. So be careful. You might also hear that somebody will be passing away, somebody passed away, or this is a fire sign male. And it seems like you might want to visit home or your family. You might want to travel back home. Okay. Um, Month of April towards May, even though that this is for Feb, March, and April. Month of April and May, you're going to be hearing some major communications, offer, job, project, clients, recommendations, new clients, new account, probability of a lot of travels that is related to job. Okay. So you need to prepare, and you also need to be careful. When it comes to your health, heart issues, appendicitis, travel bugs, okay, or bugs that you're going to be getting while you're traveling. You might also want to be attentive to the things that you're going to be carrying. Then it's not really recommended for you to take too much luggage or too much stuff when you're traveling. Hand carry is much better, okay, and travel lighter as much as possible. And migraine. Also, if you love eating raw food and you've been having a lot of migraines, you've been starting to, sometimes you feel like your eyes are moving or something inside your eyes are moving. It's much better for you to go and check out with the doctor for any parasitic infection or infestation. Okay. Now moving on to Sagittarius. All right, which is 10303. Sagittarius, some of you are getting married. Ooh, serendipity. The fates. Either you want to propose to your person or your person wants to propose to you. And some of you will be improving your house, buying a new house, or will be moving to a new house, and this will be with your soulmate. Or some of you are already with your soulmate, especially if you're with an earth sign. Okay. So, or you're with a cusper of Aquarius and Capricorn. Or Aries Taurus. Okay. Yep. Aries Taurus here. It seems like this person is, definitely it's going to be working out between the two of you. Some of you, it might also be Taurus, Gemini, Cusper. Okay. This is definitely going to be working out. And I feel like you will be, what did I say? You're going to be getting married. Okay. Or some of you will be settling down. If you're already married, they're already living together, then it seems like things are going to get even more deeper. Harmony will be restored. You're going to find yourselves being more loving, working out as a team. Like you feel like this is the first time where you feel like this is where you really wanted to be. This is the life that you really wanted to be. Sorry, this is the life that you really wanted, and this is the partner that you really wanted to be with for the rest of your life. Now, things are also going to be coinciding and getting better, and whew, I feel like your life will finally be in a in a perfect alignment. Okay, good job, good finances, good business, probably, and your partner will be very supportive. Okay, and it seems like, especially if you're with a Gemini, Taurus, Leo, Libra, Aries, okay, it seems like this is the time where you feel like life has been very good and life has been very blessed. Your person loves you, you love your person. So, what's been hindering you? Okay. You also need to be careful with some relatives that will try to borrow money from you or take a loan. Okay. Or will be asking will be asking you to co borrow from them or to be a guarantor of their loans. They're just going to get you into trouble. Be careful of some relatives, family members that will be very envious of your life, and they're the one who might, um, like go against you. It is much better for you to move away as far as you could from them. Things around your life right now, personal life, your relationship. For singles, you're gonna find someone that is the perfect one for you, or the right one for you, or you're gonna be finding the one. Okay. And it seems like this is also the year where you're gonna be settling down, will be domesticated, or will get married. Okay, you're gonna find the right one, but just be careful of lying to somebody. Okay, because karma will be instant. I mean, if you will be like honest with your partner will be honest with you. Plain and simple as that. Now, when it comes to your family, I feel like there will be a little bit of attention when it comes to your family, especially if you are the breadwinner. Okay, I'm telling you, it's much better for you to be like really move away from them. Like have a little bit of a privacy. They're not really divulge too much information. Keep the confidential stuff with you. And it seems like, try to be a little bit an extra secretive when it comes to finances. Life will be good for you. And it seems like you're in a perfect alignment, like what I said, but avoid people that will be codependent or that they're going to very envy, that will be very, yeah, that will be very envious of your blessings. And for health, heart issues, high blood pressure, if you're also gaining weight, be very careful because it has something to do with your heart as well. High blood pressure, migraine, chances of heart attack this year. Okay, be careful, be very careful. Okay, maybe right now you feel like, oh, I don't have any heart issues, doesn't really exist in our family, blah blah blah. Okay, but it's because you're going to be working so hard, and I feel like you're going to be very very tired and stressed out, probability of depression. Okay, around the month of October, even though that this is for February, March, and April. All right. But the month of March and April for you will be very transactional, chances of traveling as well. Okay. All right. By the way, Sagittarius, some of you you're going to be surprising your partner with an engagement ring. Okay, you're going to be taking them to a vacation. You're going to be taking them to, I don't know, maybe a certain place, and they're not really expecting probably that you're also going to be surprising them with an instant wedding or like a ceremony. All right. All right, Capricorn 10908. Hmm. Oh, new life, new beginnings. Yep, to be fair, deep knowing, co-create. Your chakras are finally coming into an alignment and rebalancing. Okay, there will be a new life for you. Finally, good karma is finally paying off, and you have a deeper knowledge on how to make things work for you. And you will also be finding yourself with a partner that will be very supportive of you. Some of you have been having a hard time trusting the process, trusting everything, trusting what is really meant for you, but you just need to sit back and relax and stop overthinking. You might also need to change your location. Your work right now will be paying off finally. Okay, there will be a lot of line of works. Singles, you will also find yourself thinking that it's time for you to settle down. You want to settle down. You want to have a child. You want to have a family. Or it could be that if you cannot really find the perfect partner, that you just want to have a child. So, chances of surrogacy or adoption. Okay. Um, for some of you, if you went through breast augmentation, there will be a like a side effect that you might really find it hard to, you know, like still go on. At first you're gonna say like, "Oh my God, this is so expensive, so let me live with it," and blah 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 blah. And then later on, you're just gonna realize that you can no longer take it anymore. Migraine, that's the reason why you've been having a lot of imbalances, having a lot of sleepless nights, severe migraine, all right, and moodiness up and down. You might also find it hard to get along with a lot of people because of that. All right. And some of you will be reunited with your family, or you want to be reunited with your family, chances of traveling. Some of you, you might get married, or you're married for a reason, not because of love. And this is something that you're trying to free yourself up from. Okay. You're going to be walking away, or you want to walk away from this. All right. And it seems like for some of you, is waiting for your visa. Yeah, you're getting so. Mm, you're kind of wondering what's the holdup. Yeah. All right. You have a soul binding with someone. And if you married somebody for a visa, or you married somebody for a reason, this person is kind of holding you back and they don't want you to divorce them or let them go. This is only for a few of you. Now, to those of you who's been working on your brand new beginning, brand new world, especially if you're 45 above, okay, 45, 50, 60s. It seems like there will be a second chance for somebody that you've been estranged for a long period of time, especially with another earth sign. And even though that the two of you will be denying your feelings for each other, the two of you, this is the time that you have to complete your karmic pattern or your karmic debt. Then it's already up to you. All right. And it's for those of you who's actually at the age of 30s to 40s, the person that is rightfully meant for you is actually different from you, meaning that it could be a different religion, different ethnicity, probably same gender, different gender, or something like that. All right. You need to be a little bit more open minded. You will find an instant connection, not attraction, instant connection with this person. So that's the reason why you need to be a little bit more open minded. You will have that, like feeling that, oh my God, this is really the right one for me. Now, finances, if you're into business, you will have like much busier months ahead of you. Like you won't even have time, to pee or to even take care of yourself, to even face yourself in the mirror. You might also find yourself like having a lot of invitations left and right. Okay. If you're also into employment, then you will be meeting a lot of headhunters, key decision makers. You will also be invited to come and join their company, and it's already up to you. You have to practice a little bit of loyalty because right after making that decision, there is no turning back. Okay. You will have a lot of options when it comes to your career this year. Plus, if you're also looking into going back to school, going for a training, learning something new, summer, not around spring, okay? or well, summer or not really fall. Summer is the only season that I can pick up that you should, really go back to school. Now, when it comes to your health, surgery, I mean, it's not yet the right time for you to go for any surgery, especially if it's not really that emergency. Any vanity related stuff, please avoid it. It's just going to go haywire and something that will not take you to the right direction. And for those of you who already have a pre-existing conditions, you might want to increase your insurance coverage, or you might want to upgrade your insurance. Okay. Several instances of hospitalizations, but nothing major. All right. All right. So moving on to Aquarius. All right. Aquarius 11628. Aquarius, if you're dealing with a cancer, especially that you don't even know where is this going to go, this person would just suddenly be confessing to you that either they're married or that they're already going through a divorce. I mean, they want to be with you, but you're going to be very surprised, or you're going to be flabbergasted because, wow, like we've been dating and dealing with each other for quite some time now. And why now? Okay. So this person will make you think about a lot of things that you feel like, okay, you've kept this for like a long period of time. And that's the only time that you're going to be honest about your real status. That's why you cannot really commit to me. And you feel like, why is it that this keeps on happening? Because this is not really the first time. And you also need to think outside the box, or, not always play by the rules. Okay. Family is also important, or you need to look into whatever that's best for your kids if you already have one, or you will be looking for the approval of your family about this person, especially if you're of different religion or ethnicity. All right. Some of you, like they're not really going to say that it's all about like being married and stuff like that, but they're not going to be getting the blessings of their family because you're of different religion or ethnicity. Ooh, when it comes to your finances and work, chances of promotion within the next 3 months, getting a brand new offer, job, being headhunted, being offered a much bigger and better position, or starting up a new business. Plus abundance in your family, or abundance coming to you. It's like you're gonna start feeling so much better. All right. Your work will be overloaded, but your abundance will also be overloaded too. All right. Do not keep your money in the bank. Don't. And I don't know, where do you want to keep your money? Just don't keep it in the bank. Okay. And a lot of communications. Oh, some of you will be attending a reunion and you're going to be the center of attention. All right. Singles, you need to improve your looks. You will be going through a 360-degree makeover, okay? And you're going to be very attractive in the eyes of other people, especially to your coworkers. Somebody that's, okay, single, somebody that's been keeping an eye on you for quite some time now will finally be asking you out. This is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, Aries. All right. Some of you, you're going to have an unexpected money resource coming in. All right. Or like an unexpected check. Oh, your finances for the next 3 months, except for February. February is okay. I know it's your, so, some of you might be celebrating your birthday, but March, April, okay. May is also going to be very good. Yep. You will also have the luxury of traveling for, I don't know, maybe just to go on a vacation with your person or with a loved one or with someone like that. Singles, you're going to be spending your vacation with your mother. Some of you will get tied up around the month of May into a lot of work, a lot of responsibilities. So make the most of your vacation when you go on a vacation or when you go on a tour. Be careful of signing any contracts, be it rent, lease. It's not really advisable for you to take any loans, all right, because your finances will be very good. In fact, that you need to settle some of your loans and credit cards, all right. If you're also trying to work on your credit score, it seems like it's gonna get better. It's gonna go up. Yep, but you don't have to borrow, or you don't have to, you know, leave within your means. Okay. I mean, finances will be very good. You can buy the things that you want, not anything, but you can buy the things that you want. You want to upgrade your car, you can upgrade your car, but be practical. Okay. Life will be a little bit up and down, up and down. All right. So much better for you to be a little bit more practical. Do not overspend and do not induce into too many indulgent stuff. Let's say, for example, that you already have, I mean, your car is still workable and functional, and then you just want to look good and feel good, and you're going to be opting for a brand new car, even though you don't really need it. Be practical, all right? When it comes to your health, uh, ulcer, I'm also picking up ulcerative colitis, uh, peptic ulcer. Some of you might have to go through some laser therapy for the polyp that the doctors might find in your intestines and might also grow and block your colon. Some of you might also have some issues being constipated or pooping regularly. You might want to go like detoxification or try to purge those old stock food inside your stomach, before you keep on eating and eating and eating, and try to avoid anything that is sweet. All right. All right, moving on to Pisces. Finally, 12324. Chop wood, round and round, voiced. I don't know why I'm picking up like cataclysmic adventure or venture. Okay. All right. There is something that you really need to cut off. Something that's been like really repetitive. Probably that you also need to cut off the cycle that keeps on going and going and going, even though that you're trying to carry on and trying to like get on ahead with it. All right, there will be a change in the wind, and that is you need to stop things from happening over and over again. There is a pattern that you just keep on reliving and repeating. You need to be a little bit more observant to cut it off. If you're dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, Scorpio, you need to observe their behavior. If they used to be very chatty, if they used to be like calling every day, calling every now and then, have you eaten? Good morning. Have you had your breakfast, lunch, dinner? And this person all of a sudden becomes so quiet and distracted and, somewhat all over the place. Be very careful that they are kind of entertaining themselves with another option, especially if you're not yet married, okay? And you're just loosely connected, or it could be that you've been together for quite some time now, and this person is getting bored with the relationship. So, communications with your partner or with your person will be a little bit dwindling. All right. Be careful of signing up any contract. There is somebody that will be offering you to join their company. Could be that the offer is really irresistible because of the amount or figure that they're going to be showing you, but be careful and be observant with how they're going to try to get you. There is already a red flag here, but you might just discard this because you feel like, why not? Okay. And if you're in the fashion industry, you might want to slow down from spending too much, or something about your finances. Okay. I'm not saying that that you'll be losing your job or something like that. In fact, that it's going to be growing. Your clients list will be growing, but at the same time, there are some new clients that will be very demanding. You might also lose your cool around the month of March. Month of April will be good for you. You'll be well covered financially. Somebody will be getting your service or taking your service, and I feel like it's already time for you to, maybe start thinking of becoming more independent. Some of you might also need to move to a new place or a new house, or might need to relocate. All right. If you're with a Libra, I don't know why I keep on picking up Libra. Okay. If you're with a Libra and this one is already married, I don't know. This person wants you to wait for them. All right. And I don't feel like they're going to be getting a divorce, but they just want you to wait for them. There's no reassurance. So you better think long and hard for yourself. Some of you might also be pregnant. All right. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, I feel like your communications, fights, arguments will become even worse, to the point that you're going to be questioning your own sanity. How can you still put up with this kind of situation or relationship? So there's also somebody from the past, which is like a Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, that will be this is Libra again, and that will be coming back into your life. And it seems like you're going to be diverting your attention, or you want to divert your energy away from this person that's like all over the place. Finish off, the things from the past that you just keep on repeating. March, you're going to hear that somebody is going to get married. In April, you're going to be attending another person's wedding. Seems like it's going to be an ex. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, when it comes to your health, I don't see any major problems or major issues, except that you might have to, sorry, except that you might have to work on your sleeping patterns. All right. Or you have to get like really well rested. Aside from that, I don't see any major health issues or health problems. All right. Anyway, that's it for you for the next 3 months. All right. And if you want to talk to me, 11 to 11 calls, just go and visit me at my website at sophianew.net. Blessings to you.